Tuesday night Trinity, back regular as clockwork, getting you ready to meditate with us on Wednesday. Every Wednesday we do this meditation where we change the consciousness by empowering these different divine energies. This week the energy is brotherhood. Brotherhood is a very diffuse version of oneness or partnership or connection. It's in that family, but it's the furthest out. It's a very extended orbit. And we don't treat it that way, and that's usually why we don't understand it. So I've got an exercise tonight from my experience in martial arts, which I think will give you the sensation of brotherhood that we're looking for. Before we go any further though, take a moment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, leave us a comment, maybe share it with somebody that you think would really benefit from it. All of these things help our algorithm, help this information be distributed on a bigger scale to more people, which is what we're looking for. If we could get everybody meditating with us on Wednesday night, that would be super. So back to brotherhood. I'm going to get my training partner out here. This is Bob. Say hi, Bob. If Bob wants to grab me, I should have my hands up. If this person looks like they're in any way threatening, if they're in my space, making motions like they're going to fight me or they want to do something to me, hands should be up. That's the #1 self-defense tip that I'm going to give you over and over and over again. Excuse me. But if he were to grab me or try, I'm tempted to do this. This is what we think brotherhood is. We think brotherhood is we are joined at the hip. And it always backfires on us because the other person does something to prove that that's not true. They go off and do their own thing and then we're like, but we were brothers. How could you go off and do your own thing? Brotherhood's much lighter of a connection than that. So if I get a push or a grab or something, I'm going to do this mantis claw. This comes from the Shaolin Kung Fu, which has very broad application because they have different animal shapes. There's monkey kung fu, there's praying mantis kung fu, there's stork kung fu, tiger kung fu. They have all these different styles based on different animals. Praying mantises, as you know, have these little claws. So they do a mantis claw. So what I'm going to do here, go ahead, grab, is take my pinky to their forearm. That's all we're looking for. This motion right here. Pinky to forearm. And you can break it down. This gives you all sorts of options. I can grab the back of the neck, and then I've got this. I can put the other pinky there, switch it around, and I've got this. If he throws that other hand, I can pinky that one, and knee, bring these together, headbutt, all sorts of things are possible. But it works off of this very light contact. It gives me a sense of where he is. It allows me to do something with the energy that he's offering, which is really all brotherhood is. It's the connection that allows us to learn from what each other is offering, right? If I have a big meltdown and you're connected to me in brotherhood, that doesn't mean you have to fix it. It just means that suddenly you understand there's an opportunity there for you to, express some calmness or some support or whatever you feel drawn to do. My karma becomes your opportunity. But to do that, I have to have this light connection. If I've got a really strong connection where I'm trying to control this and make this happen, then I miss any opportunity. Now it becomes a struggle between me and Bob. Brotherhood should never be a struggle. It should simply be the connection that allows you to make use of whatever the other person is creating or failing to create. It all happens, with this very light connection. So I want you to practice this at home. Just this claw. And think pinky to forearm, pinky to forearm. That sensation right there will allow you to connect to somebody without thinking we have to be here, because that's not going to happen. That's a very different thing. That's some very intense partnership or oneness or something like that. When you're working that closely in sync with somebody, that's a higher order. And just thinking I'm supposed to have that simply because we are fellow human beings and we have this sense of brotherhood and sisterhood, that's going to get you in trouble. It's not that strong. It's simply connecting lightly so that you know what energy they're offering and can respond. And that's all brotherhood is. It's very simple, and this little motion right here will remind you not to go too far with it. If you think this stuff's cool, stay tuned for more training.